Good morning. Good morning. This is John Halcyon, and I am coming live at this time, 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, because one, I wanted to prove that I am up at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, but also to kind of forecast what I plan to be doing at 10 a.m. on Sundays in 2021, or at least January into February. I'm going to be doing a month of the Pink Path, and I wanted to just share the whether you take the pink path with me or not when you go on the full month journey. I still wanted to kind of give the foundation of it, give you the core teaching or fundamental tool that we use in it. And whether or not you decide to continue with it, you can use this. And I think it is incredibly powerful and helpful. And so this is my tip advice on how to start your 2021 as best as possible. It's using I am statements. And there's lots of ways to kind of create an I am statement and how to use it, but this is how I use it. This is how the Pink Path uses it. Is you come up with five, maybe up to 10, but a digestible number of statements that start with I am. They don't have to start with I am, but they are about you. And these are statements about you at your best, or who you would like to be at your best. Some can be aspirational and some can be just describing you when you're at your best. If you can picture yourself at times when you are really feeling powerful and on point, then imagine who you are in that moment and how would you describe yourself. Um, I sometimes think of myself like when I'm at Burning Man and just like in my power and feeling super connected and in my purpose. And in those moments, how would I describe myself? And then uh, write them down and just keep tweaking them and keep working with them until they feel like they're things that work for you. And here's the thing, if you can't think of anything, you can borrow and steal and take and evolve from what other people share. So I'll see if I've got mine nearby. I should have grabbed that first, but yeah, I should have grabbed my list. Here they are. They're all worn, and the paper's all got food stains on it because I like sometimes keep it in my bathroom or on the fridge or different places where I can see it in the morning and start the day. So, for example, my first five are: I'm a vessel of love in the world. I am a vessel of love in the world. I practice kindness and look for gifting opportunities. I am present. My shoulders are already just relaxing as I say it. I notice small details of this miraculous planet, including the unique gifts of each human. 5. I compliment people and lift others up. So I have more, and I'll share those in the coming weeks as I'm kind of leading up to 2021 and leading up to this month class course that's going to start on January 10th. And leading up to that, if you want to work with me and get your statements down, then whether or not, again, you don't have to take the course or not, but having and working together to get those statements so they feel good and they motivate you is critical. And so the reason why it's so critical is because if you don't program yourself at the beginning of the day, then you let the world program you. Certainly it's a challenge for me. If I wake up and go straight to social media or check email or answer the phone, then I've yet to get my anchor. I've yet to find my foundation of who I am. And I find myself becoming what the world wants me to be. I become a worrier. I become concerned. I become stressed. I try to problem solve these things that are given to me, which isn't such a bad thing. But if I do so before I have the grounding of who I am, I can respond from a place that is not authentic. It's in a people pleaser way, or it is, uh, you know, I'm following the programming or the expectations that are put on me, and it just feels like the right thing to do. But if I, for example, if I start with I'm a vessel of love in the world, and then I pick up the phone, I can figure out if there's a way that I can help this person or respond, knowing that my first priority is being a vessel of love in the world. My first priority is not to solve their problem. My first priority is not to be likable. My first priority is to know that I am a loving vessel in the world. And then I have a little bit of strength behind me as I respond, as I read that email, as I start scrolling. Or I might go, wait a minute, as a vessel of love in the world, I do not want to get trapped in this scrolling. That is not the way that I'm going to go into this day. But if I do not start the day with the guide, the self-description of who I am and what I want to be, it's very easy to get caught into that scroll. Very easy to start just allowing the external expectations upon you to shape who you are and how you act and what you prioritize. I'm excited to start working on this leading up to 2021 and to do this. Oh, the neighbors are blowing bubbles. That's so great. I'm excited to do the Pink Path again. I haven't done it since early 2020, and maybe that's the reason why the world fell apart, because I stopped doing it. My apologies, my bad. But so I'm going to do another group starting January 10th. Pinkpath.net has more information on what it will entail, what each week is going to be about, and how much it costs if you'd like to join me. I intentionally tried to make it as cheap as possible so that everybody that is struggling with the COVID world can still participate. I did not want to make it cost prohibitive. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. But either way, think about what your I am statements can be. Think about who are you when you're at your best, and write them down and look at it every morning as you wake up. Print it out and put it next to your bed. Put it on your mirror so as you brush your teeth. Now, this is, of course, there is a problem. You will have toothpaste spray all over the paper after you've had it for months and months or years. Here's the thing, too. If don't worry about how many. Just write a bunch of things, and then you can whittle them down and adjust them. It's a living document. So if you read it in the morning and it doesn't feel right, or it kind of stresses you out, then take it off or change it. And if you want to work on it and work with me to get your statements figured out before the end of the year or moving into 2021, share them in a comment or send me a note, and we'll actually do it in a comment, because it'd be cool to do it publicly, and so that we can kind of craft a statement so that it feels good. And I will continue to share more on my list, more examples of other people that have taken the Pink Path and what has worked for them. Yeah, and that's my top advice for starting the year in a good way. I know a lot of us have been knocked off track by this last year. What? What do you mean? What was so different about this year? Here's the thing. If you can start from the statements of who you are and start from the anchor of, and the foundation of who you truly are and what you stand for and what matters to you, the exterior world is far less important. If you do not have that internal direction that is guiding you, then the world really affects who you are and how you experience the world. I'm saying that from personal experience. This last year, I have been off track with my practice, and I have suffered for it. So join me. Let's do it. Share your I am statements. I'll share mine in comments, and borrow mine, adjust mine, share yours, and let's help each other be our best self. Again, they can be who you are or who you aspire to be. They're both acceptable. A blend of the both is great as well. Excellent, Jay. Check out pinkpath.net for more some more details, as well as shoot me a note with any specific questions, and we can have a chat, or I'll answer whatever I can. It's actually, I'll say there's if you watch this long on my video, Love More code right now will knock the price to $99 for it's 4 weeks, 5 Sundays, starting January 10th. We'll have a group of people, probably 15 people. So there's not a ton of slots. There's definitely still some spots left. I will But even if it fills up, we can still work together leading up to the course, and we can work on our I am statements and support each other to figure out who we are. Awesome! Pinkpath.net. Pinkpath.net. And I'll put that in chat. Boom. Awesome. Talk to you soon. Let me know where your head is at, or if you've got another suggestion of something that you use to start your days right and start this year right. Let's help one another. I love you. I was gonna say, what's the correct happy holidays during this weird taint time after Christmas and before New Year's Eve? I'll say congratulations on surviving this much of the year, and kudos to you for continuing to shine your light. I love you.